Good morning, everyone. It is a little bit before dawn on Gluttony Day. Now, what are we going to be getting down to? Well, I mean, part of it is probably going to be going and doing something with that wretched thing in my inventory right now. Oh my lord! But oh, actually, we need to drop that off as well. I'm kind of thinking about taking the green slime from here, though. I'm not really feeling the green slime is doing me a whole lot of good up here as it is. A couple of people mentioned that I might want to make a Pray for Excellence scroll so that I can have a better chance of making the burger. Sadly, that won't actually help. And the reason why is that the Pray for Excellence does not affect food. I don't think it affects writing either, but it definitely does not affect food. So that is regrettably not going to be an option for us. So we're going to need to find a different plan of action there. I'm disliking this. I wonder, is there anywhere else I can stick a trunk? I guess I could stick a trunk down here. I guess I could have another trunk over there as well. You know what? Sure. We're going to have a trunk over here. And this one can be for a few odds and sods as well. We've got mostly the ore, the coal, yeah, let's just take the actual ores themselves, unprocessed smelting materials, and pop them all in there. I think that will actually make a lot of sense. And by that same token, clay, well, I guess clay. We'll take clay and sand along for that trip too. We'll pop all of those in there. That'll actually make things a little bit easier for us. And as it happens, that will be the correct chest for the ores to go into, which is quite nice as well. Now, I do fancy we need some more steel. Let's have a quick look. We've only got 16 steel ingots, so that's definitely something we would like to get more of. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of those. There we go. 14 steel ingots on their way right now. But yes, it is Gluttony Day. There are no doubt numerous things that we need to get on with for today's activities. There we go. Not least of which, we need a lot more blood. We need a lot more blood for Snake's quest. It's going to take some time, though. It's not something that we're going to be getting quickly, no matter what we do. Simply based on the fact that Donkey takes a certain amount of time. Comrade Donkey, that is. We should not forget the honorific. Especially after such a noble sacrifice. I'm still not entirely over just how manipulative Keeper was with poor Comrade Donkey. Such a scallywag. But, yes. We are going to need a good many days before we can get all of the bodies down here for Snake. But, you know, we'll be making progress hither and yon. Hither and indeed yon. Let's start off by removing all the bits out of this body. Oh, my lord. Starting the day, elbow deep in corpses. I mean, I'm a graveyard keeper, I suppose. Yes. You know, it comes with the territory. But still, I don't need to like it. And I don't. I can't even imagine how foul this room smells. Well, actually, that being said, to our credit, we are refrigerating the pallets, so the corpses shouldn't actually be smelling that bad. But we don't know how bad they were smelling when they got here. So there's the thought. We only know how long they've been refrigerated at the mortuary. We don't know how long they were just out in the sun before they were delivered to us. So that's a bit of another concern entirely, really, when you think about it. Right, we'll drop off the skull in there. And for the time being, I'm going to pop all of the stackable items just over here whilst we're preparing everything else. I think that's already full, and this is now. In fact, that can also go over there, and that as well. This way, this can truly be used just for those items. There we are. That'll work out quite nicely. Now, quite a few peeps suggested that we would probably benefit from having these bodies, from having some racks over there that I could just transfer a bunch of stuff onto fairly easily, and then have our zombie friends break them down. That is actually a really good idea. That is strictly speaking, a very, very, very good idea, because it's, as you can see, we're already getting rather overfull of intestines and hearts and brains. Thank goodness those are the only organs we're taking out. Though, sadly, the intestines are one of the worst smelling parts of the soft space in a corpse. Yeah, especially if you've made a mistake whilst removing them. However, hopefully, the keeper here is much more capable than that. Right, there we go. That's the wrong way. Pop those all across there. Now, let's grab you as well. And we're going to be taking... No, I want to go outside. There we go. Take these corpses outside. There we go. And just kick them down the road. Shh, it's fine. It's fine. There we are. And we'll get these two all set up there. Alright, now, with that done, let's head back down into the mortuary. Now, we'll pop up the racks down there. It'll probably just be more along the lines of alchemy shelving rather than actual racks, mind you. But that should be fine for us in general. We do need a lot more racks, though. No matter what we do, we need a lot more racks. We'll pop the goo over there. Definitely need plenty of them down on this side, for certain. Now, what can we break the green goo down into? Is there anything that uses the green goo? Have we actually broken the green goo down before? No, we have not. That is very interesting. We need to have at least done it once ourselves, otherwise it doesn't count. Okay, we're going to want to use one down here. Oh my lord, my speed potion is worn off. Feels like I'm knee-deep in tar at the moment. Okay, well, there's the obvious way to fix this. Let's go ahead and gobble down some sauerkraut. And then a speed potion. Ah, marvellous. Thank you very much, Comrade Donkey. Can we break this one down in here as well? Yes, we can. So let's go ahead and just grab that. And make sure that the zombie knows how to process it. There we go. Alright, let's go and grab that new corpse. And then we'll grab all of the blood and guts and gore from over here. We should be good. There we go. I mean, I was going to say, well, I should check if I needed to do anything for the merchant, but I'm fairly certain I didn't, and also it's way too late now anyway. No, we're already pretty good with the merchant right now. I think for the merchant, honestly, the main focus for us is earning enough money that we can get the aristocrat papers, and then we can start proceeding with their quests. In fact, that's getting to the point with quite a lot of the quests. A lot of the quests are now going to come down to having ridiculous amounts of cash available to us, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's also not particularly a good thing either. But we'll have to see how that goes. Now, careful observation of the body as you remove these various organs would likely give me an idea of which ones I really need to keep. This is true, and something that I should probably consider paying much closer attention to moving forward. We are going to ultimately want to isolate which bodies we're going to keep, and that's going to take some time. Simply because we've got so many spares at the moment for us to work our way through. Let's pop you down, start that fire, and also, yeah, we've got plenty of that. Let's get a bunch of that. Place down there, and indeed here. And if we're extremely lucky, then by the time we've finished constructing all of these, that will have finished burning out. We'd have to be very lucky, though, I think. There we go. But yes, as I was saying at the very beginning of the episode, whilst the idea of using the prayer for excellence, it seems like a really solid plan initially. To mainly get the burgers, it just won't work for us. It may work for brewing. I'm not actually certain about that one. It may well work for brewing. I don't know. We'll have to have a look into that one. Because that would be rather amazing if we could get that to work for us. Well, we're actually overspilling on skulls. I hope there is another use for skulls. I may just be stocking them up now for the sake of stocking them up. Let's drop a U off right there. And we want to pop down. Well, we can't put them in there. That's a little bit of a potch, but okay. We'll pop that over there then. The bones and again, the fat, that can come with us. We've got other things that we can use that for. I could drop off a little bit of salt, but I don't think I will. White powder has already been manufactured. Oh, that zombie's amazing. Truly, what a star. I'm already tired. My goodness. That's a lot faster than I would like. Okay, well, we can get some sort of wine out of this. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Right, let's have a look. We've still got plenty of material there for our zombie friend. Thank you. And we've got some more meat as well. Okay, well, that's not too bad at all. That is not too bad at all. We should be able to get all of that meat baking. There we go. And there we are now. We have got a bit of salt, quite a lot of ash, actually, which is going to be very useful for us. Drop off the blood, drop off the salt as well, and we will drop off the meat. We've got 6 now in there. That's actually not too bad. Is there anything else of particular use down here? I mean, I could take Good Fisherman and go out for a day of fishing. Have some Stardew Valley vibes at that point. I could drop off the ash as well. You know what? Sure. Let's go ahead and have a look. We can at least get 4 porcelain urns. Wow, okay. That's not too bad at all. I hadn't really considered that. How many do we then have out and about, I wonder? And we've got a lot of these materials have been taken care of. That's rather grand. Need to drop off the blood. Right about there. We're up to 8. Getting closer. That's not bad at all, actually. Getting much closer, in fact. Okay, I'm really not vibing with having this pagan amulet of the spirit in my inventory right now. Sorry, spirit summoning. Let's pop that in there, and then just try to forget that we're carrying it everywhere that we go. Because yeah, my lord, we need to get some better fertilizer. That is just a reality for us, and then eventually we need to try and move across to making use of the gold fertilizer in the main farms. But first we've got to work out how to make that gold fertilizer, which is a bit of a problem. Right, I also would like very much to have a pickaxe. Let's go and make one of those. It just needs to be a basic pickaxe. I'm fairly certain we don't need a specific type of pickaxe. I'll be a little bit faster with this one, so let me finish that off. Thank you very much. And while we're working on that, you can hang tight down here. Really? Why on earth has that been brought down? Okay, we'll crack on. Alright, so I guess ours... I see. Well, that's not exactly how I want that to be rolling, so we're going to need to hop over to the quarry right away and take care of that. Lest that be a continual pain in the bum. But let's drop off the funeral urns. We're actually up to 8. That's not bad at all. Wow. I'm reasonably surprised by that one. Yeah, we only need another 4. Ooh. That has caught me well off guard. I would also like 2 Silver Star books as well, so we can get some stone prayer stations up and running. Those will replace the flowers here and there. We can replace them with lamps as well. That's another option. Not entirely certain about that one, but we'll see how that one goes. We could easily build those lamps at this stage. We don't need to worry about that one over much. Now then, Clotho, need to have a quick chat. Poop. Well, on the other side, we could hop on back. Yeah, let's. I guess we'll come back to Clotho a little bit later. Let's just go over to be honest, Sweet Home. As much as that frustrates me, I need to pick up some items so that I can go ahead and upgrade a bunch of... we need to go ahead and upgrade... build a bunch of lanterns, so might as well. Grab you there. Can I get plenty of basic iron parts, please? Or simple iron parts. That'll do nicely. Now... You know what? I don't recall what we're actually going to need to break through Clotho's area. The little quarry area back there. Let's grab a couple of things. I'm going to even grab some planks as well. I'm not actually sure what we're going to require for this, but I don't think it's going to be stone, but we'll grab some stone, just be on the safe side. There we are. And we'll also move around some of the steel down here. Pop you in there. Oh, you're going to take a long time, aren't you? Yes, you are going to take quite some time. Did I automatically pick that up, though? Because that should be going in here. Oh, dear. Where am I? No, really? Okay. Well, maybe I didn't need you making all of that, then. It's fine. We'll roll with this, I suppose. Not much else I can do. But now that we've got all of that together, we can go and check back in with Clotho, and then hopefully break our way up through the remaining landslide just to the north of Clotho's area, which will take us onto the quarry directly. And then from there, we can walk our way back. I think I might need rope for the lamppost, but we'll see how that goes. Right, hello, Clotho. I would like to trade. I would like to purchase another one of your, frankly, extortionate alchemy recipes. Also, all of these. Thank you. Also, all of the frogs as well. Many thanks. Alright, let's have a quick look. What are we doing? Create a berserk potion. You deal a lot of damage, but also lose health over time. That sounds remarkably unhelpful. But at least it wasn't black paint. You know, you got to look on the bright side. At the very least, I wasn't sold the paint recipe again. Though, to be fair to Clotho, let's be fair. It is actually... really, it was planks that I needed. Okay. Well, let's pop up to the where are we? Not Mountain Fort, the quarry. And we'll have a look at what the other types of lamps required as well. Place lantern. Are there any other places that I can pop a lantern? No. Well, that's fine then. But at the very least, let's see if we can't get down a spot for the... there we are, zombie... All mine... Oh! Nails and Flitch, I didn't have those up yet. Well, damn, Drat and Blast. Oh, well, I can just drop that one off for the time being. But, yes, that is a little bit of a patch, isn't it? What do we need over here? There we go. It was planks. Thank goodness. Let's get the wooden lanterns down. All right, well, it wasn't complete wash. See, that actually looks quite fetching, I think. Quite fetching indeed. And no, this isn't a European thing. This is an entirely Aavak thing. I just like having some variance, you know. I've got 3 lantern types. Why don't I make use of more than one? And so I was looking for ways that I could justify the use of the different lantern types. And having a different type of lantern on a straight part of the path versus lanterns on the corners, that just kind of spoke to me. You changed your mind. Your bag of gold is ready here. And the moneylenders left the pocket. No, I just want to trade. I would like to buy all of your gold nuggets because I will get a lot more gold powder out of those. So boom, there we go. Whole gold, I know, but it will work out in time. A long time, but it will. How's everything going down here? Oh my lord. Okay, well, we're not really doing a whole lot there. We're mostly just using up the eggs. I'll take all of these. I will also take... Is there anything else I really want to take? Not really. I mean, got no mushrooms, so I'll just take all of the berries for now. Is there anything else I can do? There really isn't, so fair enough. Well, we'll just continue moving on down along the path and upgrading the lanterns as we go. But yes, it's absolutely not a European thing to have metal lanterns or a specific type of street lamp on corners versus straight roads. You will typically have different kinds of lighting on different types of roads. That's kind of another visual aid. I'm not sure if it's common in mainland Europe, but it's certainly common in Britain. You'll have a different sort of lighting on motorways versus A and B roads and that sort of thing. But the actual lampposts themselves, I don't think they're different. Which is a bit of a shame, because if you use different types of lampposts along, especially along bridges and motorways, places where you'll typically have like a wind tunnel effect, that can actually be very, very useful. Very useful indeed. For example, you can have small windmills built into into the lampposts with particularly good bearings on them to generate a little bit of extra energy from, well, the higher amount of wind that's moving across a bridge, especially a bridge over a wide river, or just along motorways, because they often create a wind tunnel. Or, let's be honest, a big, articulated lorry going past, it's going to create a difference in air pressure that will force a spin in the wind turbines. So you'll be generating a little bit of extra energy. Right, we wanted quite a lot of these. So let's take a lot of those. We're also going to want quite a lot of those. We'll take a lot of that. In fact, I actually want more. Could I get a good many flitch and then also a good many planks? Then also, I'm going to need to go and grab some nails. We don't need quite this many. Let's drop off 72. There we go. And we'll pick up 100 nails. There we are. Perfect. Glorious. Wonderful. Let's go and drop off the frogs. Or not. No, let's actually process the frogs. There we go. It's not quite exact, but it's good enough for us for now. I remember the days when this was the only source of meat that we ever got in my graveyard keeper playthrough. Those were good, untroubled, innocent times. Is there anything else I want to deposit in here? I don't think that so. I think we're... Oh, actually, the berries... Well, no. The berries we will use down here. While I'm waiting for the flitch and everything to be made, let's go ahead and get a bunch of pails of berry juice. And then we will also get a bunch of apples as well. There we go. My lord, I must feel so bloated eating this many loaves of bread. Not strictly speaking that they were loaves, of course, but near enough. My goodness. Thankfully, we're just out of earshot. I can hear that that there is generating sound, but it's not close enough for it to be super annoying sound, which I'm extremely, extremely thankful for. Working on the planks now, so we should be able to get a good many things done, including and perhaps specifically getting the zombie ore mine setup. My goodness, we really did go through quite a lot of that glass, haven't we? I'm gonna have to make a lot of conical flasks. I think that's gonna be the answer to that particular problem right there. Let's drop these off. We should have enough now that we will be able to make some progress with the Inquisitor. Let's drop all of these off. There we go. And then get these on the go as well. Right, there we are. Well, you know what though? Can I make it out of... No, it has to be wine. Okay, well that's fine then. A shame, but oh well. And we'll just get those going. There we are. Now how much wine was there? Well, it's quite a lot. We could definitely try and make some progress with that, but I think we're sorted with it for now. Let's go and drop off this gold. Right about there. That will do nicely, and then we can grind that down as necessary in the future. But while we're here, a study table. No. I want the alchemy rack. There we go. Let's have one of those down there, and in fact, let's have two of those down there. Right down by there. That's going to be fantastic for us to very quickly process an awfully large amount of materials. Thank you very much for the tip on this one, by the way, because I hadn't really considered it myself, but it does make an awful lot of sense. This is going to massively, massively help us shifting all of this around. And while we're down here, let's take care of this body as well. Let's have a look at you. You led a reasonably active life. You've certainly got into no small amount of shenanigans, judging by the amount of sinful red skulls that you've got. Perhaps you might even have had a Silver Star story were you to have visited my confessional. Shame that you didn't, really. Shame that you didn't. we go. Alright, not too bad. We're making some reasonable progress here. I'm not sure how many more zombie friends we're going to need in this playthrough. There are still a few openings, especially in the farms. Definitely a few openings in the farms. If only I could have had a zombie manually operate the press, though. Oof, that would have definitely helped out a lot. But, well. Let's drop off. The skull is the only thing I actually want to drop off here. Everything else can come with. We'll just go and take care of this body. Let's go and pop you down here. There we are. Thank you very much. And on the topic of confessions, let's go and check the confessional, shall we? I think we should. Hello, has anyone? Yes, well done. What kind of story have we got? Wow. That's like jaywalking levels of sin. Oh well. Let's drop off the skin out of there. Also a little bit of faith. We will drop off the bones. And indeed the brains, the heart, and the intestines. And the rest is coming with us. Now, with all of that done, I think we may be just about ready to go up, finish off the quarry, and then, if we're particularly lucky, we might wrap things up by heading down into the dungeon for a little bit. I think we might. I think we just might. Well, you know what? Since I'm here, I may as well slice up the meat. There we go. And then get that baking as well. There we go. Yeah, we've definitely got enough to do quite a few burgers at this point. Right, up to 9 blood. That is fantastically important for us. So I best clear this area up. And now that this thing is finished, we need so many conical flasks just to get rid of the frankly ridiculous amounts of glass that we've got around the workyard. We really need to get that sorted. That was a massive mistake. I feel dumb. 35. Well, actually, let's get 40 conical flasks. Actually, 30... Yeah, 40 will leave us 10 conical flasks, and I can use 30 of them to make advanced conical flasks. Nice round number. There we go. Alright, not too bad at all things considered. Right, let's hop, skip, and a jump over to the quarry. Dunk. Hello! I would like to very much get a new... What? I didn't... I am a dumb. Very dumb. I forgot to pick up the planks. And indeed, I forgot to pick up the flitch. Oh, well. Hopefully, well, that's going to take a little while to finish off. Let's go ahead and use it. I've still got that powder in my pocket. I've meant to drop that off in the church basement so many times. It's like, I'll find some reason to go back to the church basement, and then I'll remember, and then I don't remember. And I keep saying this over and over and over. Oh, wait. Oh, that's actually quite cute. A little trough there for the seed for the chickens. I hadn't noticed that before. Right, let's go back to sweet home. At least we got here in time to take care of that meat, because otherwise that meat would have been out and about, and I wouldn't have enjoyed that. No. Right, okay, so let's take some of this. There we are. Also take some of this. Double, there we are. Right. And while you're here, could you please break down the ore there for the final time? I should imagine. For the final time. Okay. Things are slowly coming together now. This was a day of significant potching around. Mostly just been moving stuff from one inventory to the other, or transmuting it from one form to the next. I'm going to call it transmuting, even though it was absolutely just regular crafting. But look, okay, I'm the graveyard keeper. I do all sorts of magical and wonderful things. If I use normal words, people are going to start losing faith in my abilities. I would also like to take this opportunity to purchase some more stuff. Yeah, that'll do for now. Thank you very much, Clotho. Let's have a look. Have we got something useful this time? Flavor enhancer. Yes, that is a useful thing. Thank you, gold fertilizer. If not, then I'm getting excited for nothing. But that's fine, because I still got excited. So really, was it for nothing? No. No, I still got something out of it, so it's fine. Let's get that out of the way. Thank you ever so much. Also, I hadn't really noticed that before. Let's go ahead and take care of all of that. There we go. I've got more things that I need to drop off in the church's basement now, but that's fine. Well, that's a little sapling. What? Why? Just regular cobbles in the road? Okay, fair enough. Let's get up here and finally get a new spot for our zombie friend. Zombie or mine. There you go. Dunk. Oh, that's grand. You're going to have more work. You're not going to have to sleep out here anymore. You can sleep in the mine. Enjoy. I feel that we've done good work there. Right. Now we can, at long last, get rid of all of the random gubbins that I'm carrying around, of which there is significant amounts, especially the wood. Drop it off, and then just go and do some honest-to-goodness spelunking. It has been far too long. I'll drop you off there. Yeah, we don't need any more stone. For a shockingly long time, we're good on stone, I think. Drop off the flowers there. There we go. Oh, and there was one more thing. Oh, I've already sorted it. Must have sorted that in the last episode. Never mind. I'm just a little forgetful sometimes. It's okay. But it is finally time for us to go and do some work down in the dungeons. I mean, would you consider it, on that note, considering I called it spelunking, would you really consider it spelunking, going down the dungeons? It's an interesting question, one I hadn't considered before. Nevertheless, here we go. Conical flask, and. Ah, you thought I was going to forget, but no. No, I remembered. I need to drop that off as well. Okay. Still don't know what to do with that dagger yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. It is high time we head down into the dungeons. I believe level 6 was where I was meant to look. Now I can go elsewhere. Let's just double check that. So the final room on... Oh, no, on the 8th floor of the dungeon. Okay, well, that's not too bad then. Very well. Right. Also, let's gobble down some food to keep me nice and safe while we're fighting down here. Oh, hello. I forgot about you. Ouch. That actually did hurt a little bit. I completely forgot what your attack patterns were. Anything in there? No. We're alright. We need to very carefully locate ourselves around those spiders. Because they've got a bit of a nasty attack. Yes, they do. Okay, and you also spit webbing, it seems. Ouch. Come on. I'm taking lots of unnecessary damage here. Nope. Haha! And I've got no energy. That is unfortunate. Come on. Okay. So you dodge back, and then you take a... you try to spit some webbing. Fair enough. That was worth it just to pick up their attack pattern, really. Though I am very sad that I've come down here just as I'm in time to get tired, really. Nope. Haha! Now you're stuck there. Nice try. So really, I want to try and back them up against a wall if I can. A little bit of silver, I guess. It certainly looks like it. Yes, okay, not too bad at all. I should probably pick up being able to mine for iron at some... sorry, yeah, for diamonds at some point. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're going to grab that. Because we're going to be getting to a point in the dungeon reasonably soon where we're going to start encountering just collections of diamonds in the walls, much like we see the ores. Nope. Come on then. Thank you. Very nicely done. Uh-oh. It was warning me that I had no energy, to be fair. So that was all on me. Let's try and keep my energy up a little bit. Thankfully, the use of... Oh, and I was just about to say, the use of the tough mood buff, that's really helping. And then it ran out. That being said, I could have used some sauerkraut first to ensure that it lasted twice as long. I should have really when thinking about it. Anything back here that I can gather from? No. I would love it if there were notes or something that I could discover from reading whatever was on those desks. Even if it was just lore fluff. Something about the Inquisition or something like that. I literally walked back into your side blade. Most ineffective use of my legs possible. Come on then. I really like it. No. Thank you. Come on. Over here. And about there will do. Haha! I didn't actually block the projectile that time. I just basically swung at it. If only this were a game where such wild swinging would have deflected the projectile, but alas, no. You know what? I'm just tanking the damage. Like a mad fool, because I've got health pots. It does come to something when you're like, yeah, I could try and avoid the damage, and I'm certain that I could, but no. Oh, hello. I'll just walk over the lava. Hi. This is actually a reasonably extensive dungeon here. The fact that I'm tired, though, is a little bit of a pain in the bum. And the fact that that kicked in just as I arrived, equally so. No. Okay, there we are. No reason for me to take side blades to the face if I don't strictly have to. Oh, dear. Let's see what we got down here. Now, we'll evaluate if we're going to go to the end of level 8. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I was about to say, we'll evaluate if we're going to go to the end of level 8 based on my inventory capacity, but we're probably going to be fine. Okay, pumpkin seed. Perfect timing, to be fair. Alright, well, we've gotten down to level 8, and there we go. There was a cluster of diamonds over on the far right of the screen, just towards the end there. But wow, okay. Wasn't expecting to run out of inventory room. Actually, for a long time. I really didn't think that was going to be a thing we would have to worry about for a long, long time. But here we are. Spider web, something new for us to study. Oh, I approve. We can also study the ceramic jug. Actually, we've got a couple of things in here that we can study. Nice. Drop off the acceleration powder, the life powder as well. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go and do a little bit of studying. There we go. I strongly suspect we're just going to get some nature skill points from that one. Probably manual or labor skill points from this one. Oh, and a story. A copper star story, but still, it's better than nothing. And for the ceramic bowls, okay, yeah, copper star story from that as well. Now, spider's webs. Are we going to get something a little bit more interesting out of something that we get from that deep down? No, we don't. Much sadness there. Anything else that I could study? Oh, actually, yeah, the onion seeds. Okay, well, that's not too bad at all. Not getting a whole lot out of them, but certainly nothing to turn your nose up at. There we are. And is there anything else in here? No, those are just books. Okay. That is fine. Let's go ahead and drop off all of these. Okay, I'm actually going to have to start breaking those down reasonably soon then. Bat wings can go in there. Okay, yeah, we're actually getting a little bit full up here. Interesting. Is there anything else? I'll drop off the spider's webs there, yeah. We will leave the rest over here. I mean, I could move the gold in there, perhaps. Well, it's fine. We'll leave those items there, I think. The paint can be there as well. And that is all we need to drop off there. Oh, actually, the bat wings. We do need to drop the bat wings off as well. Because we will be using those a little bit later. Now, let me have a look at my backpack. Those there, that's fine. We can just pop those somewhere. It won't be an issue. Now, with flavor enhancer. How do I make you? Ash, toxic solution, and life extract. We've got plenty of life extract. We don't have any toxic solution, though. That's a bit of a problem. I'm going to take anything... Oh, well, actually, that does have powder in the name. I was going to say, I'm going to take anything that doesn't have powder in the name out of here, but no, that's fine. I think I just need another alchemy rack over here, honestly. Maybe one just down there. Let's have a look. How much would that cost to make? Just a couple of nails and some beams. Alright. I think this is a pretty solid plan of action. Let's get another alchemy rack going. And also drop all of these off for now. Let's get the booze down there and over here. Actually ended up with quite a lot there, to be fair. And drop off all of that. Wow, we've got so many just odds and sods in my inventory right now. Again, quite surprised that we managed to overcome the help of all of the separate bags that we've got. That was not expected. Drop those off. There we are. Now, the ceramic jugs, we'll pop those over here. Ceramic bowls, those will actually be fairly useful to us in the future. Simply for polishing paste. And we'll drop off the seeds just down here. There we go. Oh, the bloody nails as well. We're going to have to do something with, but we'll come back to that in a moment. Right, we wanted planks. We'll leave one. Again, beams, leave one. Nails and simple iron parts. Nails. Really, I'm just filling up my inventory now for no particular reason, but just to be lazy, I guess. Is it possible we need Fletch? Very unlikely, but we'll have a look at all of the things that I can make down there and see if there's anything else that I could possibly want in the near future. The only thing that sticks out that I wouldn't be able to make is a distillation cube, because I know that needs stone. But realistically, I just want storage right now. Yeah, and we can't even make the second tier desk. So that being said, I wonder. We could unlock it though. And we could then unlock paper production. Ooh. And the simple printing press. Can't make the complex printing press. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised by that one. Not gonna lie. Desk 2 requires a lens. Only one though. The printing press can already be made. And could we... Oh dear. Now that one's going to be a bit of a potch then, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Still a potch though. Starting to think that we might be in a bit of a trouble. Oh, here we are. We can place it down here. Okay, well, let's get that printing press down. And in the meanwhile... Yeah, let's go with an alchemy rack. And we can have... I just can't rotate them, which is such a pain. But I can have another alchemy rack down here. I mean, ultimately, it is vexing. But we can do it. I can have all of the alchemical ingredients actually on their own shelves if I really want to. And that would not be particularly a bad idea. Now, I know I made these two for corpses. These two are going to be used for different things, but I'm actually starting to think that we might want to reconfigure this a little bit. Specifically, I would like to take all of the... Oh, damn it. My inventory is way too full. Okay, well, we'll just swap these around. This is the price of laziness, everyone. This is literally the price of laziness. Though, I will drop off the conical flasks. Since I actually didn't need to bring that one down. But I'm thinking we could instead have one of these each for the different types of alchemical ingredient. One strictly for powders. One strictly for the solutions. And then one for the essences. I think that would actually work out quite well. I'm not sure how many there are, so we're going to have wasted space. It may actually be a bit silly to do this because from what we've seen, there are a lot more powders than there are any solutions or essences. Might want to avoid being too strict about that. Maybe I could put these elixirs and things in a separate location. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead with that. Memory powder. I can't imagine that is actually something that we're going to need in any particularly large quantity. Let's drop that off. The water. There we are. That's good enough. We'll move a couple more things down. Also, let's go ahead and finish off the printing press. Then I can actually see what we're going to need to do to get that built. Okay, that's not bad at all. Now, an advanced printing press is probably going to drastically improve the output of that. So we're going to want to keep that in mind. Really? Did I not pick you up? Annoying. Okay, well, I'll just move that around then. There we are. We'll pop this one down here as well. There we go. Alright. I think that's pretty solid for now. We're going to need to bring in a couple of items to be able to make the flavor enhancer. Mostly it's going to be the ash. The toxic solution... I wonder what the toadstools break down to. I'm going to guess that that's going to be one of the things that we want to look for. If we can have toadstools break down into that, then that's going to be very, very convenient, because there's a lot in the swamp north of us. So we're just going to have to go ahead and look into that one. But other than that, I think today has been a pretty solid day. Although we haven't progressed any quests in particular, we've done a lot of work that needed to be done and has needed to be done for a very, very long time. We've got a lot of bodies processed as well. So that's actually pretty awesome for us. There we go. Yeah, I really had far too many of those, didn't I? Oh well. Drop off all the wooden items there. And the flitch. Now, in the next episode, we're going to be able to go down into the 8th layer of the dungeon. And hopefully find out what the pagan spirit summoning amulet can do for us. But that is going to be it for us for today. I really do hope you've enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next, where we are going to be starting the day with a sermon. But until then, and as always, in the words of St. Algorithmus, our church great.